Beneath the jagged cliffs of the Scottish coast, in a hidden sea cave swallowed by the tides, lived a family unlike any other. A family born of darkness, fear, and flesh. For over 2 decades, travelers vanished without a trace. The roads were cursed, the hills whispered with terror, and when the truth was finally uncovered, it shocked the entire kingdom. This is the gruesome legend of Sawney Bean, the patriarch of a bloodthirsty clan of cannibals whose name has haunted Scotland for centuries. The story begins in the late 15th or early 16th century, some say during the reign of King James I of Scotland. Others during James VI. Alexander Sawney Bean was said to be a tanner by trade, but work didn't suit him. With a woman as vicious as himself, he retreated from society, fleeing into the wilderness. They found refuge in a vast, hidden cave along the Ayrshire coast, near Ballantrae. A cave so deep that even at high tide it remained concealed by crashing waves and darkness. There they lived, and bred, and fed. What started as 2 outcasts grew into a clan of 40 to 50 people, the result of incestuous generations of children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. They never left the cave by day. They hunted only at night, and their prey was human. They ambushed travelers, robbed them, murdered them, and dragged the bodies back to their lair. Some they butchered for meat, others they preserved in salt, like livestock. Clothing, coins, weapons all discarded. The forest floor littered with clues, but the victims were simply gone. As years passed, local villages lived in terror. Entire families vanished along the roads. Merchants never arrived at their destinations. Search parties found nothing but bones and blood. Innocent people were accused and hanged. The authorities were baffled. Some believed it was demons. Others thought witches or wild beasts. No one suspected a human tribe living beneath the very earth. But the truth couldn't hide forever. One fateful night, the Beans attacked a couple returning from a fair. The man fought back fiercely, and before they could finish him, riders appeared. The Bean clan fled. One of their victims had survived, and he had seen their faces. Word reached King James, who personally led a force of 400 men and bloodhounds into the region. The search combed through forest and marsh until the hounds picked up a scent, leading to the mouth of a cave most had never dared enter. Inside, they found horror. Rotting limbs, piles of bones, human remains strung like meat in a butcher's shop. Clothing, jewelry, skulls all proof of over 1,000 victims. The entire Bean clan was captured without a single attempt to flee. They had known no other life. What followed was swift and merciless. The men had their hands and feet cut off and were left to bleed to death. The women and children were burned alive. Justice, as it was called, had been done. But was it all true? Some historians argue the Sawney Bean story is mere legend propaganda used to paint Highland Scots as savages. No official records from the time confirm it, and yet the legend has endured for centuries, passed down through tales, ballads, and whispers. The caves still exist, hidden in the jagged coastline avoided by locals. Whether myth, memory, or a twisted echo of something real, the Sawney Bean story remains one of Scotland's darkest tales. In the shadows of Scotland's cliffs, a family once lived by blood and night, a nightmare hidden beneath the earth, and a legend that refuses to die. This was the story of Sawney Bean, the cannibal clan that fed on fear. If this tale chilled your bones, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more historical horrors and hidden legends. Until next time, beware the roads and stay curious.